Just gonna notify my Discord real quick. Baller. Whew. Okay, let's wait for someone to show up real quick. Just chill out. Eat a Pop-Tart. Because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Hey, Inflamo. I was just eating some food. I was muted for that. Alright, let's see what happens. Because it can't possibly be just the game again. Ooh. An awake boy. Hello? He spoke to me. Wait, why did I say that word? Why does that sound so familiar? Input password, password hint documents. Okay, let's get on in there. That ain't it. Read me file. Nope. Maybe it is 292113. Maybe that's what it is. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Dear something, message to you. I'm afraid I must make it brief. I've left you a journal, part of which is written in a language that... Read it and you will know what to do. I have also left you a mask, beak, you, and for metal safe quarry to the east, somewhere between the ocean and the lookout point. Coordinate is... Let's try the 292 real quick. This was the password to the metal safe containing the gas mask. Okay, so let's search somewhere else in my documents. Ooh, okay. I just have new 3. Okay. How am I going to capture this? Is there anything lewd on my documents right now? No? Okay. I've got... Oh man, that's big. 4 pictures. Let's try this one. and then get... Oh, I shouldn't have actually closed that. Stop capturing that real quick and change it to... Document. No. Photos. No? Okay, I can't capture the photo. Looks like you were able to remove the restrictions. In that case, you are ready to continue the necessary preparations. You are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess... Okay, so the S in session and the O in confess are both much thicker than the other letters. I wish I could show you this. Oh shit, I scrolled to the next picture. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. If that happens, then on to the next page. Look at me. Asking you for favors, if only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. Next page. No, it's S-O, not O-S. It's multiple. I'm overpronouncing the bold letters, don't worry. If you enjoy the world as it is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. Next page. This is why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. So, S-O-L-S-T-I-C-E. The password is solstice. Okay. ... You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place is never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave, and most importantly, ... No, this does not feel right at all. So I didn't get the pop-up. Up until now it was the same dialogue as the start of the game. Have we already been through this, Kyle? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the sound of the door unlocking. Kyle? That sounds so familiar. Okay. I'm gonna take another dive into my files. Just in case. So my files are spilling out into my regular-ass documents instead of the OneShot documents, and I think that's because I moved my save file into there before I deleted it, because it said remove it from the file would work, and I tried that first. And then I deleted it while it was there. So that's a little inconvenient. Frosty, how's it going, dude? There's nothing in there of note right now. Dusty books. It's too dark to read here. Strange journal. Soft glowing light trickles through the window. I can't read the journal with it, though. It doesn't seem... A withered plant sits here, stiff and dry. Branch snaps off. Luminous yellow eyes stare back at Nico. Up for 40 hours for no reason whatsoever? You should probably fix that. Won't turn on. Hello? Anyone? So, I'm a little worried because it said bottle of alcohol, and Nico takes it. It said to keep using the notes if I want a different ending, and to follow my course, as I normally would, if I want to get the same ending. So I don't know at what point I still play Warframe. I'm just in the middle of a lot of stuff in Destiny right now. I don't know at what point I need to be looking in my files. Let's examine the light bulb and see what he has to say about it. Nothing. Have to follow his symbol to a new place. Okay. I got a stick that's on fire. There's the key. So, the second run, is it as long as the first one? I'm okay if it is. I would just like to know. Go get that light, boy. The description already says it is the sun. I don't really need hints. I would just like to... If I'm in dire straits of missing it, you can let me know, but... Shouldn't be too dark to read now. Ad infinitum. Oh. Look at my son, I have it. Was that there before? Could I have read that before? Okay, let's take a leap here. So, okay. Now seems to be a good time to check the files. Do I need to open up the Clover application and have it run while I do something, or... Ah. The light bulb. You are... Welcome to our world, friend. Don't think so? Okay. That saves me a lot of time, thank you. Humbled by his presence. A little lost. Not sure. This weird house was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark place? You're the savior we have been waiting for. You'll be the one to save our world from the eternal darkness. I'll not provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. I woke up at this house. For some reason I called out a name. Not sure why I did that. But then I saw it on a computer too. That would be our god. Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know? It just made sense, I guess. Ah. You have already contacted Kyle then? Nope. Just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, Kyle God? It's gonna sound weird, but have we met before? Yes. Ah. But I don't know who you are, though. Just a weird feeling that I have. I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you. My name is Nico. I just contacted him, yeah. Not be afraid to ask Kyle for assistance. You're the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about... Will that just run through the same thing? Okay. Not sure where I am exactly. It seems too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world's not always this dim. Nor is this broken. Nobody is savior. This all seems the same. A map's still in the outpost somewhere. The light bulb. Within your hands is our new sun. Yes, years ago the previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life onto the land, but one day the light went out. Phosphor, elements for the sun, previous sun, source of illumination, but the energy is finite. Not sure, so with the new sun, all is well. Need to restore to the tower. That's pretty far off. So begins your pilgrimage. Sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Can you tell me about going home? Just a few hours ago, feels like it's a bad dream. I just want to go home. Mission is to save our world. Just as my mission is to tell you about our world, I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So I do remember some of these solutions. But how much I should mimic them, I really, really don't know. I guess I just need to get to the point where I turn on another computer, yeah? Cal, are you there? Yeah. Oh, good. There's a robot here attached to a boat. Doesn't seem to have power. Students are rusted over as well. I think we should be able to fix it. After all, we need to cross this ocean to get to the tower. Okay, so nothing new there. This pipe. A little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Alright, so here's the first forced closing of the game. I'll just have to reopen it. Yeah. Thanks for the bite. Thanks for the bits, Midnight. Oh my god. The bites, Midnight. Is this the same dream as last time? Kyler, are you still there? Yes. Ah, I'm awake. Had a dream just now. I saw. You did? How? I really thought I was back home. Sun back in the home world isn't a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I'm gonna be able to hold like the sun from our world. This isn't my world. This isn't the world I live in. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Would you believe that there are people in my house a second day in a row? Silly question. Homeworld was very bright. Warm 2. Saw right. My world's like that too. Your brother has bad taste. Yeah. Some people stay up all night and have computers. Okay. I hope it's very apparent when I have to change my course. Maybe I just show the book to the robot. And by the robot, I mean the mining robot. I could probably also show it to Tutorial Bot, honestly. Let's see what happens. Hello again. Any more questions you wish to ask? Nope. Well, that ain't it. I don't want to get too close. That was scary. He's a scaredy boy. Alright. We can progress, but let's just make a beeline for the mining area. Oops. So this 6-digit code was 292113. Whoops. Damn it. That comes out too fast. 292113. I guess not. So that's a bit of an inconsistency, isn't it? The light bulb. So that's the Messiah. That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least one that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. Got the eyes of a cat. Cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. Adam's hat. Okay. Okay. Hello. Chat like being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. There I was back there saying there's no mistake. I know. Sound cold, but I think you're better off leaving and letting the world die naturally. Matter of decay highlight probably can fix it. I haven't seen much of anything, actually. We can't really just leave. We must be heading towards the tower. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. Power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh. Don't take my word for it, though. Okay, you look at this book. Excuse me, miss. I found this book. Do you know anything about it? Let me see. What language is this? I'm sorry, I don't even recognize this writing system. That was worth a shot. Although, this insignia... Hold on to that journal for now. It will be important. Okay. Screwdriver, you can take it if you want. She has many. Part of a robot at one point, or not, I don't know. You okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something. It's like a really short dream just now. Oh? Saw something like a robot with a yellow eye? That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you mention it, there is a robot who always insists on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything. I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream, and he was up close. It's like some kind of visual glitch, or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does the robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. Never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... What's... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. Didn't really question it at the time. Flipped through a couple of pages, but I didn't understand a word. It's just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard anything like that, but I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his book with a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Oni! Yellow phosphor. That's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. Ah, I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. Looks like there's a clover in the necklace, too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah. That was right after your vision, then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Okay. Found this page. It looks like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling me we should come here? Actually, we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. Huh. What just happened? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. To be honest, neither was I. I was taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. I looked back up. The minecart was just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though. Which means it's likely detected the motion of this room and sent itself over. That does make sense. Just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you want to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Kyle, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow you along on the rails. But doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being. Mortal Engines was pretty good, by the way. Absolutely dreadful dialogue, but the concepts and actions and visuals are really cool. I've never even heard of it. But I'll take your word for it. Which you are. Gotcha. So I had to stand on this clover, I guess, and line up the book with the reel. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? Doesn't matter at this point. You're going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. Nope. She is very pretty and I like her. Cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? This terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Kyle's with me. Alright, stay safe. Small machine, I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am designed to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff, so I'm guessing Kyle sent me? With them being good and all, or God and all. Robot looks a little bit like you, even. Maybe you know each other. I cannot say. Oh. A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait. I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, you got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh, yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And then I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that, though. Someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Kyle? A resident of this world? Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Residential tracking machine. For reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross, medical units are assigned to this building. Robot, a robot is assigned to this building. Electricity, a power cell is assigned to this building. Oh. Okay. I remember this. Not very well. There's nothing new going on in the files. Profitbot 0 backup system 1.0, please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. I'm gonna need a fucking pen and paper, huh? Okay. So to figure this out, I'm going to need a gas mask. I believe I did not get the code hint until I powered the robots. So... let's charge this station as quickly as I can. Whoa. Screen says documents. Can't seem to make the computer do anything else. Okay. There's a good chance my documents were updated. Okay, the code changed. This just says in plain text with no garble or anything, a single sentence. The code you need is 514339. And that is it. So we did need to power the computer. He gave us a different code. It worked. How did you know the code? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. Really? From who? Don't worry about it. Okay. What's in the safe, Nico? Gas mask. Awesome. Okay. And there's the squares. Wasn't there also a journal in there last time? Not... maybe. Maybe. There's journals all over the place here. I can go find one and see if it says the same thing as last... it's over there. I remember vividly what this one says, so let's see if it says the same thing. Someone returned a best is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave behind the dark stuff. All. Yeah, it's the same. So I can probably skip most notes in the game, huh? Gas mask kitty. So... this is the part where I'm gonna have to bust out a fucking pen and paper, which I'm not currently in possession of. I usually have sticky notes around here, but I don't know where they went. Big guardian guy. Okay. So. 119 appears to be resident... oh, it's got a power thing in it. 119 has a power thing in it. It's just a trailer. Nothing else. $113 is residential. $118 is also residential. 112 is the infirmary. 117 is also apartments. 110 residential. Let's do this again. Oh, never mind, that was a different... that appears to be it. Did they all have robots in them, or were some just empty? Oh god. At least it'll be quick this time. Cross. Medical buildings. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. So we can probably get this with this alone. This sucks, because I don't want to fucking fast travel back. Okay. Because you can't fast travel indoors, so you gotta do it this way. Huh? Alright, I can probably figure this one out on my own. Hello. Hi. What are you doing up there? I am stationed here. By yourself? Yes. Okay, 118 had a dude. Cool. I can remember that. Okay. And 110 probably? I'm scared of ladders. Poor boy. Which one's this? 119? That has power in it, so... Did not think so. And then it's just 110. No, don't look back up, you dummy ass. Dummy cat. Dummy dirt cat. What is this one? 110. Okay. He's a precious kitty baby. He's scared of ladders. Dummy ass. Oh. If I knew that it did that, I would have just stayed here and trial and errored it. Ejecting disk. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named Prophetbot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot like the one I met? Hey, I was right, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the Prophetbot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means that it's not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the end, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Kyle successfully bypassed the OneShot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. Turned out to be Kyle's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Kyle if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. Looks like you were at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Kyle. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright. That's a scared cat face. Hug Nico, hug Nico. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? Why doesn't anyone know me? The other Prophetbot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Kyle wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist unless Kyle initiates the program. The program? The World Machine. A universe simulator that runs on Kyle's computer. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing capabilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which Kyle operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Kyle has to be in constant contact with you. Kyle ends the program, the world will go into stasis. Does Kyle know this? Of course. Kyle's perspective of the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that may have installed on their computer. Is game trying to tell me in some universal precious cat baby? How do we get there? They can also regenerate this world as many times as they'd like, now that the restriction is nullified. All that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game... All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I here? What am I supposed to save if everything is just fake? Oh, he's crying. Fake is a harsh word, but why did Kyle never tell me anything about any of this? Cannot speak for him. Just want to go home. Every time Kyle runs the program, I come back? Correct. This is why it feels like I haven't been home for so long. Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back to it? Aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears that you have some confusion here. Cal did not build the world, Nico. Oh. He only owns the machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. And you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it. There's nothing that he can do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You were here due to his help. Oh. I guess it has something to do with the journal. Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last mission, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives a boat. Alright, then go do that. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Carl to be able to generate another session after this. Just go fix the robot for now. But please be careful. What about you? I'll meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? You know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Yeah, robot. Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particles disruption in the near future. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Kyle and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Oh, okay. Guess you should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you... She left. If you're going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Because mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? So... I remember it. What happened in the tower, what I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. You have been through all this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now Nico is upset. What even happened in the back room there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Kyle. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. The world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Ah. Earthquake? Tunnel back out just collapsed. What are we gonna do? Nico's upset the world must perish. The exit just caved in, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me. Where to? The way out? This is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. I do not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means. But with our combined effort, it might budge, maybe. I am not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Big woman flex! Phew. Come on. Show off. Big robot woman. Flex. Appreciate if you do not linger here. There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Uh-oh. Are you okay? I'm fine. I can hold it up, but you two need to Uh-oh. You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. What about her? Come on. What do we do? You have to take this. What? Memory disk, but... This is where we part ways. You go the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if I... What if the squares... Hurry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're both... Kyle, I don't understand. The world... Prophet bought what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it... Yeah. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun. Everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. I feel really bad for this kitty. Looks like part of the ground is missing. Wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. This is so much worse than fighting monsters. Have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Is that the city gate? It's... Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Bridge is broken. A little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? I suppose it's kitty nap time. Oh, just right into it, huh? No dreams? Wait. Excuse me? Yeah, it's just... Okay. An unusual turn of events. Well, I'm caught against a brick in a hard place. Let's check my documents. You can go back to the guy now. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Aight. Ah, no going that way. Little kitty tip-taps. Hello, person. The children reside near here. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Look at that face. I love that little bastard. Ow, my foot, ow. Oh. The door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. Didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude for me to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Messiah just knows these things. Right. Yes, of course. Phew. Ah, you were saying about the gate. Oh, right. Looks like I can't get to the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know a way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh. The passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure that... if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time, and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. What did you miss so far? Not a lot and a ton at the same time. Alright, in that case, please follow us. I'm gonna head to the restroom real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, there'll be a VOD tomorrow. Give me just a bit. Hello. Nico knows he's in a video game. He is very upset by this. Yes, he is quite... Can I examine the door? Squares are blocking the doorway. I'm gonna check what was this way real quick. Savior, you're here to see me? Wait, what happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The island will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power's the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay. If I started a stream 4 hours ago, I wouldn't have to deal with this fucking party in my house. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. Usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. Hope he comes back soon. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It's like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. When I had a vision back at the Barrens, the book started to glow too. Wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friend's books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Okay, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. So, stand on the clover and read it again. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back in the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? Sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Kyle must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. You can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Kyle are with us. Well, if Kyle made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think? Boat. I can make them look. Look at these beautiful babies. Look at them. I'm gonna give Oni a clean second for the chat to clear up so she can take a picture of this. Alright. There we go. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. And they just fucking bamfed on out. It's a gravestone, but I can't read them. This is her grave. Ah, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Ula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes. Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. Love that girl. She's very sweet. It's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? Sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh, told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend of Calamus and Alula was... Are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was... Blah, 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 blah. Are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? If this is the same flying machine they were talking about... I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be my friends with my father. Or meant to be friends with my father in previous iterations of the... Your father? He's the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of the greatest inventions, actually. One of his greatest... Oh my god, I can't fucking read. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. Had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit, but if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions, I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? Said he'd be coming with you. Is he still back on the main island? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, he There was a cave-in and a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. He did give me this, though. A disc he pulled from his head. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. Need all three of us for the big door. First things first, we need to find a way to go to the sea. Right. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it without the stuff I have on hand. Or with the stuff I have on hand. What's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Kyle and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. Okay. It's a crowbar. I have a crowbar. Where's our trader boy? He's in the village, which I cannot access. Two crowbars? Unfathomable power. Hey, do you know where I can find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. There are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. You know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? It sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. I guess it is the trader guy. His name is Magpie. Yeah, of course it is. A horrible pun in the movie you saw? Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it. It's a ball. Fish. The best dialogue in this game is Nico says fish, then Alula yells fish. Let's see if we can't get up there somehow. Maybe when we talked to the Vine Lady, she created a new bridge. Of course it did. No, I guess that's not the solution. Then, where do we go exactly? Partially flooded. So how do I get to Magpie? So the villains literally open Pandora's box. There's something shining to the air? Yeah. Swooping season. My options are incredibly limited. Maybe I just have to talk to her again. Hello. I have something to ask of you. Yes. Looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in a very specific location over water. Need to find the right points. Firemen's must be very strong to an undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Poor lady. I liked her. My scalp is itchy. There we go. So I found the rest of the area. Let's see. I probably have to go north. Yeah, I'll go north. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Won't last long now, will we? Sun can't fix the squares. Sun can't restore the land. Mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. What a day. So, what's up with the demon sheep, maybe? Fill me in on that one, please? Okay, so we just gotta find Magpie, wherever the fuck he is. Oh, wait, he's right there. I'm blind. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. I should grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait. I do have this box thing you could wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah. Bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. That might work. Not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have gotten bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. Need this to save the world, alright? Take it. Ah, thank you. I want to hear it. And the research station was to the south. But how do I reach it? I just had like a weird feeling that if I kept running in circles around that place, I'd reach a random encounter. I thought I was playing a Final Fantasy. It is RPG Maker. Hey, a reasonable guy. I don't know why I didn't read that before. To get south, to get south, to get south. Kitty dance. Let's try and go to the graveyard real quick. Found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but it looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? Dad makes lots of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? Trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade things with other... I remember my father saying he used to trade some things... God damn, I can't read. I remember my father saying he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. Gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Still need a battery, though. Please do what you must to find one. Glad deteriorated faster than ever now. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? Man, enough for a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. So speak up if any of you see a way to go south, because I sure don't. Wait, how did I miss this? Okay. Some of the vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I have a battery integrated into my system. It cannot be used to power other things. Ah. Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was Were you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. Alright. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, a generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix a battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Kyle? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh. Wait. But if I were to take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Kyle and I should find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used on a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Guess we have no choice but to take this. We depowered it. Kitty's committing atrocities. All these NPCs are so goddamn reasonable. Yeah. Oh, I can just fast travel now. Why is this so weird? You know what? I'm just noticing that follow my symbol means that there's totally like a fucking clover path here I have to follow. Found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It's powering all the robots there. Felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. To assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Am I keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. Connectors in the battery are not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these parts. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... don't worry, I am making decent progress. Should be able to make it to the city by tonight, if you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. Then we need to go find one more person. I may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? It's gonna sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You met Rue? Memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. Forget that everything here is supposed to be not real, and then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well... I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I do a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion, cannot allow for distractions. Father's putting everything into one last run of the world. Last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved with the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Oh, get out of here, you. Steam alert, you. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code. Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. Squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. Making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everything in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. It was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it, at least, then. Alright, here we go. My father, himself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive at our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years, but some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain, and that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built the most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that, during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many I'm feeling weirdly sick. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little lightheaded. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to take the experience, for him to make the experience stable, though. As you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue at the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void, indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Yeah. The operator, Kyle, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. Kyle was a living person you needed to borrow. No, that would be you. But why me? Should have asked the question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So how does flying work? Right, the link. I'm going to do that after I go to the bathroom real quick, so that people don't come in here to me being not here. So give me just a second. Hello. What are you oh-mying, Oni? Yeah, I'm fine. I just had to get some water. Yeah, I'm good. Do these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyways. Ah. A word of precaution before we take to the air. I'm not puking. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Look at the little baby. Bad news. Boat is gone. What? It's the squares. Looks like they're heading in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. It is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? Make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah. Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. Squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. Phew. Made it. You okay there? He's awestruck. That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Kyle? That was really fun. Did you have fun, too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your world, though. So, I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. And you go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do? Do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Ooh. That's bad. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change your plans. Give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. A room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the tunnel, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Kyle. Let's do our best. I want to give this boy words of encouragement. Give me dialogue boxes. So, one really good thing about this game that I'm noticing is the, oh, mister. Please do not approach. Is its excellent use of, like... Okay, how do I put this? The foreshadowing wasn't subtle in any way. Like, just by the... I'm doing a lot of hand motions, you can't see me. Just by the nature of the game, it is impossible to subtly foreshadow this game. Impossible. Can't be done. There's a pop-up in the first 5 minutes. You already know something is weird. But it did a great job with... The first time I played it, I was like, we really didn't go explore that mine with the minecart, huh? Oh well, guess we'll get back to it. We really didn't explore that vault in the city with the big old clock on top of it. Oh well, guess we'll get back to it. Here we are. Come on. Come on. Work already. Alright, elevator guy. Getting back to it. It's the man. Excuse me. Whoa. You're like a little dude. I think I was gonna run into... Elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? I wanna go back to that. He just made a little face. Kyle will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this, on me. I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments? Square's stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. I know everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments? What? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. Uh-oh. Holy fudge. Looks like Helen and I'll need to find another way down altogether. I liked that little pause on the holy F fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. Icons made it look like he looked over at Nico. It's the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. I'm contractually obligated not to say fuck. Oh, shoot a kid. He's alive. Oh. Hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. Apartment in the West Sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Same as usual, huh? Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mention it, it is really chilly this time around. Good thing you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Scarf boy, scarf boy, scarf boy. I can't rotate fast enough to go scarf boy, scarf boy, scarf boy, scarf boy. There we go. Probably got evacuated when my parents are at work. Waiting for them to pick us up now. Hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Bummer. Had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, heard your land is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. Plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. Plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? Ah. She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Give us pancakes of power. Now is not the time for pancakes, Oni. Now is the time for victory. You know, I was literally about to say, hey, this is going so much faster, then I looked down and it's been 2 hours. Victory involves pancakes. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. Wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be here, right here, when everything ends. Oh. I just wanted to look up here. So, there's a room under a clock. She's the clock. Would you look at that? The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, fucker. Let me look. Five one four three three nine. Can't possibly be that though, right? No, I don't want to try again, motherfucker. You have the password. Oh, you think it's the same one? What was it again? Well, let me just check to make sure it didn't, you know, change. No, there's no change. So, the password should still be Solstice, yeah? Okay. Elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. Wait, what did he say? Should find someone tall to reach it for us. Okay, I know a tall guy. I know one whole tall guy. Hey, Tolly. Found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever, 'cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Hey, Oni, I've got a present for you. I'm gonna make the meat. These people won't starve here. First to being a cafe and an emergency shelter, huh? Oh, hold on. There. They have met. Are you happy? I'd probably do better than that. Oh no, there's a chair there. I can't get them to stand next to each other. Oh well. You're such a fucking Fujoshi, you know that? Trash gremlin. That's what I tell her. This really reminds me of another game that I will have to look into if it's possible to stream at all. It was an iOS game that was it actually was like really popular when it came out. It was called Sword and Sorcery or something. I can actually look it up. And it wasn't Sword and Sorcery. Or it was something similar. Yeah, it was Sword and Sorcery, but the sorcery was spelled with a W, like sword. It was called Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP. And it was a pixelated game. It looked... Yeah, like that, but sorcery was spelled different. And I remember playing a lot of it, and there was puzzles related to the time of day, and you would get a different ending if you ever at any point manipulated your internal clock or something like that. And I never beat it, but I could try again. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Did you find someone to... Well, it's right there. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, you need help with again? Can you raise the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it's worth a shot. Wait, I got this. It's got a little hook. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Oh. Neat. Looks like the elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. What is going on? Oh, that's bad. Oni, don't look. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Kyle and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. What about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Go back up. I don't think we can, dude. Oh, no. Square's here too now. Also, hello, Midnight CC. It's good to see you. Welcome in. That is unfortunate. Did I forget to share the link? No, I did it. Okay. Please, you mustn't... The lab could collapse any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? He... couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah? Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Kip, you're alive. You, should really tell me more before you leave next time. She has more eyes this time. Sorry, it's fine. Oh gosh, you found the Messiah too? Oh, she acts differently too. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot. No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? Talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah. He, grabbed a book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. Said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh, that was the labs? The poor kid. Oh no. Sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. Why... It gets bad. We don't want you to go out there. Not everyone is... Not when everything is, well... George is right. Squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs of the city. Like the library was able to... has enough structural integrity to withstand the collapse. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do bring back the sun, that's not gonna fix the squares, sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. The world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the... If the world's like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. Even if anything bad happens to the Messiah, of all people. I'm not sure what we'd do. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty coding speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. Now you're stuck here with the rest of us. Being held back by the very people you were told to save must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Dude, shut up. The very first time, not sure how far back it was for you. Yeah, about 24 hours. No, more like 27 hours. No, that's not right either. I don't remember when I started this game. It was like 8, 9, it was something. Oh, towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore. Going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted people here to be happy, so... You told me to return the sun back then. I didn't even question it. And then it just came back. You what? Then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. Cedric told me to think about it, not to think about it too much, but sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, just seemed cruel. Then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. At the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to? Or for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met here were... I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, I don't like that sprite. Get it out of here. That's why I think you guys should let me go. Promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, that was beautiful. Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage me, God. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Universal face of, ah. Sorry, got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. If George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Currently being used for an infirmary. Apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Ooh, lots of men. If I die, I want to die reading. Can't really Glen anymore. Not sure I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. Still plenty of those soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here for at least another day. This guy's cool. He's got lots of cats. The world is gonna be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Oh, that's why the kitties like him. I didn't mean to. This tent smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking at one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. Yeah, he is made of warm. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Monitoring. Looks like they're scouting. Our scouting unit number A27 is still doing okay. Let's check up here. Are these books the same? Yeah. The world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Other group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. Wonder what where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. Head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Author's an artist too, you know. I could tell, yeah. Wormbot. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Kyle, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones that we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. Yawn. Lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now she fell asleep. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. What are you doing to that book? Editing it? Author shot an entire career. As soon as I put the original ideas out there. Okay. She's still having the same tangent. World is ending. What are we gonna do? Yeah, dude. Evening news. Everything is terrible. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Poor guy. What? You need something? No. Suit yourself. But just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You want to be throwing out evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No. Good, because I'm not. Built very recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared. Wanted to build something that could withstand potential partial collapse. Architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Hello, library is trying to be used as shelter right now. Lots of these squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. Hello, person. This is library temporary shelter. Okay. So we need to get to the alleyway, I assume. And this will be where we meet the fox. Now, that ain't right. Or is it? Is it right? I don't remember. It can't be right. Hold on. Found him. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Fox boy. Well, there's an elevator here. Let's take it. Ah, okay. Can I not get through? Okay. What's up? Okay, nothing. Cool. So, we are ready to go back to the tower. I feel like we are reaching the culmination of this game, at least. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring it back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. Here goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I'll be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake? Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to our old world, or to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity? Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But, thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual, intended end was meant to be a happy one, but the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflict in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see from I want to go get some more water. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. This is nice. Sorry to ruin your peace in Flamo. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine, corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? It's like this has been going on since the beginning, then, yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to their sheer scope of the project. Spent most of their remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time I realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. World machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated. And that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, what happened to the world machine? The code conflicts things. Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Makes it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Kyle know better than anyone that... I didn't read that. I gotta click on my stream. You and Kyle know better than anyone that it's not. Okay, cool. I had to catch the delay to read what it said. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. As it turned out, the new code confused the world machine as such an... The new code confused the world machine to such an extent it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrained itself when you were in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope to save you is to take you through that ending. And now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. This place is no longer safe. Robots are valid. You. Huh. Huh. You guys are okay. Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly room were built pretty tough. It actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design document in the compatibility with assembly... Wait. he had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. Masaka. Bakana. Impossible. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everything is okay. Same. Ready to go now, Nico. Party, party. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. Adjusting my headphones. A single RPG turn-based battle. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .text file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from this world and decompiled. When our key is combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Hey, Oni, take a screenshot, please? Okay, thank you. Maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals will represent a physical location on Kyle's machine. Oh. And when you enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Kyle is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer, but this time Kyle will need to Kyle will need to move around some things as well, specifically by moving the key from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Kyle know where these portals lead, at least? Should probably ask Kyle on this. Right. Hold on. Sure you're not. Journal's glowing again. Thanks, dude. Could've figured that one out. You know this game's a pile of hooey because it's in Documents My Games and not fucking this PC program file, Steam apps, common, OneShot, then okay. I'm gonna do it this. This one is green. Alright, let's try this. It might work. Does Nico need to be somewhere? Let me check. I can't examine this. Sorry. Okay. How does this look on stream? Oh, it's legible. Awesome. Ooh. Little dude. Oh, he's gone. Wait, hold on. I need to make sure that this can be seen. What? This is just the controls. So that looked pretty cool. That was neat. They made a door. Oh, my friends. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is the world machine. Big book on the table. Watercolor sticks. Folders and loose paper. Notes and sketches. Black clovers in glass cases. Stack of books. Glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Pilot's helmet. It's really drawing his pin here. Oh, that's... big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. There's the robot, the fox, the boy, and some other person. Happy they're not dead. Yeah. Shelf full of books. Big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. It's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. Father's study. Feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us? Yeah. My head doesn't really lead anywhere, but Kyle just don't remember what to do here. Place contains lots of memories. Grateful to see it again. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna X out of the game. And if it fades, that means I did it right. Screens. Huh. Where are we? I'm just kind of speechless right now. RPG Maker 2003. Wait, hold on, there's probably something. It's just the whole everything, isn't it? Yeah. There's nothing on my computer right now. Man, just like this fucking game is like, oh, it's all corrupted. I've fucked up my OBS so much over the course of streaming this, I'm gonna have to do some fucking housekeeping afterwards. Uh-oh. Nico. Ah! Relax. Just borrowing a reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name? How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No, all this was outside of the protocol. The session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written in my protocol at all. Oh, right. You told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Kyle, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember Kyle did something to a hidden map. Oh, yeah. I did not even recognize it. Couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares, Rue told me it's your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before you realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a big deal of frustration, or a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why? Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought you'd figure it out eventually. If you know how to fix it. The world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and spiraled out of control after that. Couldn't contain it all. Or I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was alone. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset because you don't want to put living people in danger, living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. Kyle brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means you have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it was supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And you return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, no, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflict in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. Very existence conflicts with that law. I thought... the life of a living being like you is so unique. So precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. My throat is super fucking dry. But the people here... I think they are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though. You're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, even if you didn't know what to do, or if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. You didn't know what was happening. You just said you just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? The code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. The creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. I know Kyle does too. Even though I'm out of coffee. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Kyle kept coming back? Why do you think Kyle would restart even after the ending? And Kyle wants to save the both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. Thanks, Kitty. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Squares, huh? Let me see if well, let's first try to approach them. Oh. Hey. Did you see that? Squares just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Can't get this one. Yeah, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember that the code was I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing his son, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. As long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Robot lady. Last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? Such a strange room. Can't be in the tower, can we? Actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? And where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. Code went bad. I think it's restoring it all. Must have been why the squares were going away. And it's why you're here, miss. The world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Not sure I'm supposed to tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Okay, let's go take a closer look. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. Guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. Just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. You guys just get here? I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey Kyle, are they gonna be okay? They're fine. Everything is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Kyle says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'd be able to go back home very soon. That's even better than Limbo. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay, too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, and the absolute worst. Squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat. And it just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Can't work when I'm dead. Path leads to the Summit Tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code. Going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. Managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Kyle and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. World machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing ideas out there. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing. This is the room I first woke up in. Kyle, are you still here? Yes. Ha! Excite. I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Kyle, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? This will be the last time, won't it? Don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. In my memory, too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Kyle. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Oh. Hey, He walked out of the window and down to my taskbar and down the out of frame. You couldn't see it, but it happened. And then the game closed. What a lovely game. I'm going to die now. I think Oni liked it. I genuinely don't know what to say. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. I'm not even typing in the fucking chat bar, oh my god. Good game. Anytime, Gray. If you haven't already, I have a Discord. You can go into it and say hi to me and everyone else. Hey, we have a Nico emote now, and he's very cute. They got it for you. And I'm gonna send you guys to Dax. Dax was in here a while ago. He was here yesterday for a little bit, I think. So, no, that was a couple days ago. But you guys go say hi to Dax. He's playing Dead by Daylight. You're gonna go get a tissue. I'm not crying, you're crying. So everyone go say hi to Dax. I'm gonna go have a breather. Have a good night, everyone.